Hi guys, welcome to the channel. And today for the first video I'm going to explain to you how this deck works. It's the decay with 2 frost and 1 profane, and it's actually a very simple matchup, but I will try to explain how to deal with some matches in high ELO. As you can see, I'm now 14 of Europe. Well, I will explain more deeply into the matchups, but normally the mulligan you are looking for is the Infestator, also the location, and depending on which matchup you are playing, maybe the Roll, the Horn, and the Queen. And well, let's go to the games. So here for the first game, this is a game against Santa Mask, which is an Ukrainian player. For the mulligan, I will just keep one of the horns, because even if they are good, you can get stuck with a hand and for them not to be playable. So one's good, maybe two is greedy. If you could get a really good start, but you are really looking for the Infestator, even two. If you have 2 Infestators in a mulligan, just keep them. So a very important thing in this matchup is to look for the roll. And in here, I obviously do not play the Infestator because I can get hexed. Even in the next turn, he can just wait me and hex me in the turn 4 with the Frost Gift. So in here, I will just do the roll, obviously. And you need to obviously try to control the early game, because all the chip damage you are going to get is very dangerous. As you see, he will also hex one of the Infestator, one of the Death Rattle minions, and you really need to get at least 3 stacks before turn 6, so he cannot play the Titan and kill you completely. This is actually a bad turn. Doing Viper is also very scary if you get a ceaseless and you are not able to deal with it. It's also tempting because I could get the Thunder, the legendary card from the tweet, and that's always good to get. It's a lot of value from him. There wasn't really good trades in here. Maybe, yeah, it wasn't. He could also do Titan me. He could even hex me or do the ship. Also, my hand is not good if I get cleared. The Viper by itself is not useful. So yeah, as you see, this is a very bad turn for me. My hand is just weak. Throwing a Viper is just risky. So I will just strike first for sure. And just the Tazarian for tempo and trying to do Kerrigan next turn. So not having locations, it's dangerous, because you do not really have many ways to recover the table. So in here, I mean, I could even try to kill his minion with the double death rate, but it's not even worth. I will lose a lot of value. I just need to make pressure, even if he stacks his eruptions, it don't matter. He only have 5. It's fine. I really need to put table in the board. So what you are looking for in this point of the game is the Viper. The reborn in your minions, when they are huge, it's so annoying to deal with. Also, you will get a value from his hand as well. So it's always good to get the Viper in this point of the game. He's thinking now to trade the queen or not. I don't think he does. If I remember well, he just go face, right? Or maybe trades the 3-1. So here also the discover from the larvas weren't good. I will do Viper for sure. Yeah, I will do Viper and hero power. And as you see, I actually do the Viper from the discover one, because it's what you're looking for in this moment of the game. I already have stacks. I'm not looking for infestator. The value of the Viper now is the best one you can get. Also, I did the Viper as well because I knew I could deal with the ceaseless. That's why I also thrown the town, even where it's useless. You cannot attack with it. But that was the thing that allowed me to do to deal with the Viper. And now he's just 11 damage. So now this is a scary point because he already threw 2 ships. I'm scared that he's having Raynor. His hand, as you can see with the tracker, he have probably the Raynor. So I need to play around it. So I'm thinking what to do. I really don't want to get any chip damage, and I do a play here that I don't think is good or not, and I'm not sure about it. You will see. Getting the fiddle is good as well. So now here, I know he cannot clear me. He needs a bob just to freeze. So the Golgameth surviving maybe 2 turns. He will be able also to kill my 10-8, so I would not have lethal that way. So I will just play it. I didn't have time to draw with the Golgameth. It happens a lot that you make the decision at the end of the game, so you do not have time sometimes. Also the animation of the Titan is very slow. You see, he can freeze me. So if you think let him survive the Titan, even if he won't do much, it's very risky. Just for the draw he could get you. And even if that is less value than getting the Reska, if I've thrown a Reska in here, with the board being like 6 minions already, I could only get 1, so it's actually not worth. And now I'm thinking to have to throw the weapon or not, but since I'm scared of Raynor, I will just hold it for maybe freezing his face, his ships. As you see, it was obviously the Raynor, so I had to play around it. But luckily it wasn't like a really big ship. It was annoying, but not that much. So now here I'm just thinking the best way to trade. I always prefer to have reborn minions because they are way harder to remove. It's also I made a mistake there. I should have put the minion between two other minions. I mean, it's fine. I think the game should be over now. He has no response without the ceaseless or Bob. So yeah, at this point, he might look for the draw in here and draw 3 cards, and that actually could let me to add 2. So that's what he was probably looking for. Yeah, he didn't got it, but if he got the draw spell, draw 4 eruptions and do the ship, I was dead actually. The Shaman is a really strong deck. I will probably upload a video playing with it as well. So for the next game I have a mirror in here against former champ. For those who don't know, he was like the winner of the Worlds past year, so he's good. He's a good player. But as you can see, I have in one of those hands, very powerful. Actually, I have everything, and I could have think to coin into the Buccaneer, but it could have been risky. If it gets clear, it would be risky to play it, yeah. So in here I think I will probably play Queen or just the death rate minion. So now in here, since I know I have ways of getting the combo, you could just play it slowly. And in here the Queen is always annoying at 3. He will need to spend his hero power to deal with it, which is always fine. And now I have the table, another Queen. That's a pretty good top deck. And now I could just wait for the turn 5 to do the Infestator with the Reborn. But in here it's very crucial in this matchup to get more stacks than the opponent, because the Zerglings trades are going to be way better always. So the roll is also huge to have. So in this point I don't really mind getting my Buccaneer removed. It's something that will just pressure him, probably make him use one of his location, which is fine. Also a very important thing in this matchup for the yeah, that's good. For the late game is to get a lot of value from the Reborn, from the Pestlings, for the Banelings, I think it's in English. And he actually did the trade with the location, which is fine. And now I thought that having me another location in hand, I could just do mine to have better trades, which are very important. Also, the ordering here is very important as well. I was checking if I could get the horn or the order of the trades is also important, as you see. And this leaves me with a very good board. And I really want to trade now my infestator, and he actually does a very good play in here. You will see it, because if you see all the minions are at 3 health, so he probably has Kerrigan, is what I'm thinking in here. So he just do not want to play anything, so he can clear me next turn. This is a very good play from him. I mean, playing the third lanes or playing anything here is a mistake if you have Kerrigan next turn. He's like downing because if I get a Viper or I can proc the death rate, it's going to be just awful for him. It's just game over. So see, he just play a minion I cannot kill mine with. So now I actually know that he has the Kerrigan. I was looking in here for the Viper, I didn't got it. So this was dangerous, really. Playing anything here, it's just giving him value. So I think I just hero power and go face. And obviously he has the Kerrigan. And you really need to deal with the queens because they are just too much value in this matchup. If they just survive and they get Viper with the Reborn, it's going to be minion behind another minion after another one. It's just too much. You really need to deal with them. That was a good top deck, actually. You also want, at this point of the game, you really want to keep your location. It's very important. It's your way to come back. If you have a way not to using it, don't use it. Only use it when you are so forced to do it. And in this point I'm just throwing more board to pressure him, to force him to use his location, because otherwise I will just kill him. He's going to win me in value at this point. So I need just to pressure. And yeah, he needs to proc his location, but as you can see, the bailings with the death rate are just so annoying. And he is actually doing the trades very well. So he's going to trade a bailing and then the other one. So you see now the importance of having more stacks than the other. So at this point, you could see that he actually expended a lot of his value. And here I'm thinking to do the lurker into the infestator with unbroken the location. And I need to go as well. The problem is that he actually might have, and I'm looking if I to get the trade. I was lucky actually. And now I'm going to do like very strange, interesting trade, because I'm fearing he's going to have a Reska. So like trading now with the lurker is better if he has Reska. And I also have much more pressure. So now his only way back to the game are bailings, like proccing their death rate, or the Reska itself. So he's all in now at this point. And now there's my Reska. Always drawing here, since you have enough mana to play everything. I will also draw in here because I have mana for everything. So you really need to consider all the possibilities. So in there I make that trade even without getting reborn, because I want to steal a minion and give reborn to him. I'm thinking of the, yeah. So now I actually know that he has at least a minion in his hand. So I'm actually thinking of trading as well in here. So in there, even if it is less value, if I would have do the Viper first, it could have been my doom. He could have killed me. So yeah, that was a really good game to analyze. So these are going to be the two games for this video. I didn't want to upload many of them because didn't want to get the video get so long. So if you're interested in learning more from the game, you could come to my stream. I've been streaming a lot lately, and I will post the links on the comments. So well, this is all. I see you in the next one. Goodbye.